We're living in unprecedented times at the moment. It's incredibly difficult to keep tabs on exactly what's going on. But if you want to know this week's update for traveling to the island, then you're in the right place. That's coming right up. So it was just a couple of weeks ago that this Omicron variant snuck into our lives and kind of turned everything on its head. And we were reeling from this new variant because, of course, borders here have only just opened. In fact, it was the beginning of October that finally we welcomed tourists back onto this island. And we really need this economy to get back and up and running because, you know, it's nearly been 2 years of virtually no tourists here, and that is a rather large portion of our GDP right here on this island. Speaking of GDP, let's take a look at the capital, Port Louis, to see what's going on in the streets there. And as you can see, people are out and about, enjoying the lovely weather which we're having here. Life sort of seems quite normal when you wander around Port Louis, and you can see people out and about in the fruit markets, food stalls, and out in the streets. People carrying on with their daily, normal lives. I must say, I really do enjoy the hustle and bustle of this place. Nice flowers. So the big news is that we've been declassified off that scarlet red list. So that means that just in time for Christmas, if you're from France and you want to come on holiday in Mauritius, then you can absolutely do so, as long as you've been vaccinated and you have your PCR test within 72 hours prior to traveling or prior to boarding that flight, then you should be good to go. So what that means is all travellers vaccinated with an EMA-approved vaccine such as Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, Vaxzevria, Covishield, Janssen, they can resume their travel to Mauritius. White Christmas tree behind me, because we're of course heading for Christmas. Of course, strict COVID-19 protocols still remain. So for example, when you are on your flight, you're going to have to wear a mask for the entire duration. Lots of hand sanitizing. Otherwise, mask wearing here in Mauritius is mandatory for all public places. If you go to the beach, of course, it's a little bit different. But if you're going to go to a restaurant, you're going to have to wear your mask. And then when you sit down, you can take that mask off and enjoy your food. Ocean basket is my lunch choice for the day. Yeah, that can come off. One of the many similarities here is ocean basket exists in Mauritius and in South Africa. Papaya and prawn salad and some maki rolls. The other thing that seems to exist is when you enter a shopping mall, there's a little machine, you put your hand up, it reads your temperature and then gives you a squirt of hand sanitizer. That seems to exist pretty much everywhere on the island in the big shopping malls. And that brings us to Bagatelle Mall of Mauritius. See, that's Bagatelle. It's kind of the most popular mall in Mauritius, I'd say. And you can find a wide variety of shops here, sort of ranging from your ultra luxury right the way through to something like a Woolworths and an Esprit and an Orchestra. There's also Hugo Boss and Lacoste and Tommy Hilfiger, and a whole lot of sports shops too. Not exactly busy here, is it? But then I suppose we are midweek, but I did think there'd be more people out and about shopping. I'm suffering a bit from tree overload today. Of course, it is Christmas, so everywhere you go, you're going to find the inevitable Christmas tree. But while I'm in the area, I have to pop into Decathlon. And guess what? They have a tree too. And it's really great to have this store on the island because it is one of the world's leading sports stores. So it's pretty cool to be able to get all these sporting goods very easily. That's what I'm looking for. Look at all those bikes, tons of them. So this is kind of like the best place to get anything sports related on the island. You want to come here to Decathlon. Nothing quite like a bit of retail therapy to cleanse the soul from all of this COVID business.
but at least the island is off that scarlet red list.
As I say, things can change. They seem to change virtually week by week at the moment. We remain to see what happens with South Africa at the moment. South Africans cannot enter Mauritius. And if you want to keep up to date with all the latest announcements regarding travelling to and from Mauritius, do check out the Mauritius Now website. And well, that's it for me. That was my update for you of what's going on in Mauritius at the moment. Hoping for better things in 2022, especially let's hope that schools reopen. Anyway, I will catch you on the next one. See ya.